she will stop by later to see the truck. However, in attendance is Vice Chair Wendy Breeden, Commissioner Sullivan, Commissioner Blake, and Commissioner Parks, and our County Manager, Jeff Cole. Also want to welcome the Fillman family and the Lake County Fire members and the Lake County EMS who are here in attendance. This morning I got a text from the Apopka Fire Chief asking if he could attend, and he is here as well, so welcome. Commissioners, Mr. Cole, thank you for supporting fire rescue and providing the necessary resources needed to purchase this truck. Before we start the official ceremony, I want to take a moment to reflect why traditions are so important for our profession. The fire department is a fraternity of sorts and is profoundly committed to the traditions of the early fire service. Most fire department traditions are simply carried over from the early days of firefighters' normal daily routines. As the fire service evolves, these outdated duties have become modern-day traditions. These inherent customs provide our newest members an opportunity to reflect on how our profession has progressed since the early days of organized fire protection. However, what continues to be a tradition that has not changed, from the bucket brigade to our current Class 8 pumpers with air conditioning, is our commitment to our citizens. The fire service began and still operates today under the same mythology, which is serving our fellow citizens during their time of need. In 2014, Lake County Fire adopted the pushback tradition in our department. The process we follow is washing of the wheels. This represents the era when hub and wooden spoked wheels were the norm on fire pumpers. The wheels were always washed down after returning from a fire. This practice would keep the wooden spokes from drying and cracking due to exposure to heat and soot. Also, pushing the new truck into the station stems from the days fire departments used hand-drawn and horse-drawn equipment. Since horses could not back the equipment into the station after fire calls, firefighters had to detach the fire wagon from the horses and push it in by hand. Although this tradition honors and long-standing and former members of our great profession, it is also intended to display unity among current members and provide a sense of rich history to all involved. Along with the pushback initiative, we also started another tradition at Lake County Fire. Crews assigned to the station receiving new fire trucks are allowed to name the unit. We are continuing that tradition today by assigning the name Jack to Engine 72. In the year 2000, Chief Jack Fillman arrived in Lake County with the sole mission of adding advanced life support to Lake County Fire Rescue Service model. I personally knew Jack since 1982 when we worked together at the Palatka Fire Department. It was ironic that 20 years after leaving Palatka, our paths would cross again in Lake County. Jack lost his battle with cancer in 2015, but his legacy and hard work will continue for a very long time. Trish and family, we are honored to dedicate Engine 72 in his recognition. Chief Fillman and his family was serviced by this very fire station for many years. Now did Pastor Blake show up? Chief Jolliffe, would you mind doing an invocation then? Sorry to put you on the spot.
Okay, join with me as we pray. Father God, we thank you for this day. We thank you for opportunity to come and celebrate the life of Jack. Thank you for the legacy you left behind, Lord. Bless these firefighters as they continue to work day in and day out. Keep them safe, and it's in your name I pray. Amen.
Okay, this time I'd like to invite Trish up to join me at the rear cab door so we can unveil Jack's name. I know that was hard for her, but I really appreciate her being here. Okay, this is when the crew will come out and ceremoniously wash the rims and tires of the truck to to commemorate the early days of cleaning the wood spoke wheels to prevent cracking. Now the final step is to push new engine 72 back into the firehouse, where it will serve over 15,000 citizens and answer over 2,000 calls for service each year. After we complete the pushback, the ceremony will be concluded. Thank you everyone who took time out of your busy day to attend this event, and hopefully our next pushback will be in February at Firehouse 83. So at this time, I'd like everyone who wants to help push the truck back. You're not going to have to push it. We're going to put it in reverse. Go to the front of the truck, and we'll push it back into the station. But then we will also bring it back out for photo opportunities. But thank you for attending. We have coffee in the station if you want some. And thank you for attending. Okay. Everybody's going to push this thing back. We need all the help we can get.
Community Life Magazine. I'm here today at a fire department, of course, in Leesburg. Right now, we've given honor to Jack. Could you tell me first of all, introduce you, and then tell me a little bit about Jack and why this dedication is going on today.
All right, my name is Jim Dickerson. I'm the Fire Chief for Lake County Fire Rescue. And Jack, we decided to name this truck after him in recognition of all the hard work that he's done in this department for the last 15 years. He is the sole reason why we provide events life support services to our citizens. And when he came into the Lake County Fire Department in 2000, that was his sole mission. And it's just fitting that this truck will be serving, or this station served his residents for many years. And we just thought it was fitting to name the truck after him.
Now, of course, you did speak upon his death.
Yes.
And did you? And I'm going to ask you this because I'm all about knowledge, getting people to know. What did it take to get this honor? And is this something that y'all going to continue going on to honor the ones who have passed or still alive?
It has to have a significant meeting. One of the most recent ones that we did was actually.
Go on the other end. There you go, right there.
Hey. Sorry about that.
Get Jack in it? Yeah.
Okay, well, we're having a little technical difficulty, but we're doing fine. We're maneuvering. Okay, getting back. Okay, tell me what the plan is to make sure that this happens.
Okay.
All right.
So whenever we put a new truck in service, we will either have someone already in mind, or we'll reach out to the crews at the fire station. Say, do you have somebody in mind? Do you know somebody in the community that has helped us take this fire department forward, or do something special? And then we'll vet it, and then we'll decide if that's an appropriate name. We did this out at Station 13 Paisley. We named Roy Hunter as one of the main reasons why we have that fire station out there. So it's just appropriate that we named that truck Roy.
Now, you spoke about something else going on. You have another truck next month?
Yes, and we don't have that one named yet.
Okay. So this is going to be a going on process,
Yes.
and if they want to get a part of this or come out to support this, where would they go or who would they contact?
They would contact our office, which is at the county administration building, and then just give a suggestion to the person that answers the phone.
Now, are you doing this on a voting, or are you doing this on what time to decide?
It's not really a voting,
Or the years of dedication?
we just look at what they've done, and if we feel it has enough merit to do that, then we're going to approve it. So it's not a voting thing. It's just making sure the criteria is met. They were something extremely important to the community, and it has something to do with that fire station.
Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to try to reach out to the chief, the big guy, and then also try to get more information on what's going on and how the public, I suppose, can get involved in this.
Absolutely.
And you're going to try to work this, of course, not just in this state, eventually around the country.
It's already around the country.
It's already around.
Yes,
All right.
We just brought this into our tradition back in 2014.
Okay.
So we started doing it then.
Well, we're going to get back with him. You can reach him, of course, as you said, at Lake County. And then the other thing is we're going to try to follow you around, hopefully, to get more on it and maybe get another intense interview.
Okay.
JPEC is out. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Thank you.